hati untuk mempersembahkan sebuah telesedang yang bertajuk Batu Bertenaga Tim Koto untuk Keamanan Dunia bahagian 1 daripada 2 dalam rancangan antara guru dengan anak murid diberikan dalam bahasa Inggeris pada 26 hari bulan September 2018.
Hi, Master.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
How are you, Master?
Yeah. A little bit, not very, not on top of the world today. Yeah. A lot of work, hey? For you guys also, hey? But you okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah?
Yes.
Master.
Yeah, you're young and energetic. Yeah? Positive. Everything good. The new place is a little bit small, right? I'm worried about the space. But, you okay?
Yes, Master. It's good, Master. Thank you.
Satisfied?
Yes, Master.
Happy, Master.
We could squeeze about a dozen more. No, I'm joking. Where do we find so many people anyway? They're all busy, huh? Oh, busy outside, huh?
Yes, Master.
For them, everything is so important. Yeah.
How was your retreat, Master?
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Could Master share any special information that came from your retreat, Master?
Yeah, just a moment. Something something extraordinary. I'm not sure if you are going to believe me.
Wow. Yes, we will, Master. We'd love to hear.
Okay, apart from new realms and all stuff like that, I was having some kind of conference with the heavenly beings, yeah?
Wow.
Including some lower and higher, yes. And one of the heavenly beings asked the original goddess about, actually first he asked me, whether or not, what did I do for the peace and all that, for peace in the world, whether or not it's just happening now or since when. So I let the divinity, goddess, answer him. I say, this goddess, he has more info than I do. He can access more for much longer. Not really, but I'm just too too shy to tell him anything. So I say, this goddess will answer you better. Yeah. We have some kind of like a three-way conference, understand?
Yes, Master. Wow.
Because some of the lower gods cannot access to a higher goddess, but the higher goddess can access to a lower god, the deities and divine beings. So this is answer him while addressing me. He looking at me and say, I don't have my diary here actually, so maybe I go up get it, and I didn't know you asked this. I'm going up for a few minutes.
Yes, Master.
Go to my little hut and get the diary, and I come back soon, okay?
Yes, Master.
Will you be waiting for me, or will you be running somewhere? Don't run anywhere, yeah? I'm joking. I think nobody can pay you to run away. You are hooked right now, right? Okay, I come back soon, promise. Hello? Yeah, I'm back here for my hut. Actually, it looked like a cave, but it's a hut. It's a hut this time. Very small, though. Very small. Very, very small. 1.5 meters by 2 meters, something like that. It's good enough for a small person like me. Lucky I'm small, I fit anywhere. Pocket size master. Very convenient. Yeah. When I was in India, some car or some train were very crowded. I was able to squeeze in anywhere. Yeah, in India, very difficult to find a place unless you buy like first class ticket. I didn't have that money at that time. Yeah. Okay. I did not think I was going to tell you this. Okay, to tell you honestly.
Thank you, Master.
Because I think it's too, I don't know, it's too something. It's not the way I would say things, you know what I mean?
Yes, Master.
Okay, and I asked this gossip to answer him or her. There was actually no gender.
Yes, Master.
You want me to call that being him or her?
Either way is good, Master.
Either way is good. So we call it either, huh? Either. Or either way. Okay, anyway, this gossip answer this either, addressing to me. He asked for permission and he addressed to me. He said to the questioner, say, you listen well. He said, no, he said, not now. He said, not now, not in present life, not in present incarnation, but for this world's peace, you have been working zealously for centuries, diligently for decades, in fact, for eons, for peace, for love, for enlightenment of humankind, and for liberation of all beings. You joyously sacrifice for peace. And that either asks, how does she do it? So this goddess answer in my direction, say that for some hundreds years, some thousand years ago, Tim Kotu has embedded some special molecules in some stones because Tim Kotu wanted peace for this world so much, and so she embedded some molecules special in some stones around the planet. Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
And the either ask, what the stone has to do with this? The attendee, question. What's the stone to do with world peace? So this goddess addressing to me in my direction says, your energy, meaning Tim Kutu in that conference, your energy forged a love ring around the stones, enables the earth to form protection for world's peace.
Master, may we know what type of special stones they are and where they can be found?
Well, I know the names of these stones, but I don't want to tell you, okay? Yes. In case you leak it out to other people, and then they might damage all the stones. Okay? Yes. These stones are not everywhere, not in every country, but in some certain countries only.
Yes.
About 4 types of them. Because those stones have such healing power. So they either ask, are these stone types from such and such country, or from saintly abode, and the saints made them, or what? So this Tim Kutu had made them.
Wow.
Not made the stone, but embedded the healing power, energy into it. And this energy will not fade with time. So time after time, and then whenever Tim Kutu came back, he re-empowered it to make it more powerful and to make sure that it is benefiting all beings and peace on the planet. That's it. And the other type of thing I cannot tell you. The new realms I cannot tell you either. Is that enough?
Yes, Master.
Any more nosy, bosy questions?
Yes, Master. The Diz divinity realms, are they the source of the creation?
Yes and no. Yes and no, because these realms, they don't create anything. They are being created by the most original, the most high power, just to exist and to protect whichever universe needed protection. It's just that the Maya, I have explained that in Hungary retreat, that the Maya borrow power, because the power leaking down a little bit here and there, and then finally the last, it would be used to create this so-called physical universe by the Maya. And because he used it to create, so he thinks he owns it. He owns this world. That's why he makes so much trouble for whoever saintly being comes down, want to help the crying creations, crying creatures in this universe, in this world, crying for help. And the saints would feel compassionate and merciful, would come down to help. And then the Maya, because he thinks this is his domain, this is his ownership, and he makes so much trouble, so much kind of hellish obstruction for any master that even caused them so miserable death and so cruelty measure to any of the master that descended onto earth. Not just onto this earth, but any other earth planet, okay?
Yes, Master.
Any other earth planet that has been created, or so-called created by Maya, actually he doesn't create anything. He just borrows the power sneakily, and then he entraps the souls in it. Therefore, all the masters say, you are the children of God. They are addressing the souls within the human bodies. They are not speaking to this physical illusion, but the real being within. And Buddha also say you have Buddha nature inside. It's because of that. Maya trapped the souls, and then somehow it makes it happen. Therefore, whenever the master can, they try to liberate the soul. The Maya try to obstruct it. It's a metaphysical. It's kind of difficult to explain, because the souls from a little lower realm, they are very innocent, and then it's easy for Maya to lure them, into some kind of trap or accident, so that they became entrapped in the physical body, and so many problems overwhelm them, and then more and more, and they always they cannot escape. They run around in the circle all the time. Even in the Buddha story, you heard Buddha reincarnate again, and again, yeah?
Yes, Master.
And all his so-called disciples that came to him at the time he was Sakyamuni Buddha, they have been with him before, in different way. Maybe king or servants or prince or princess or even animals. I hate this. I hate this kind of running and recycling again and again in the circle, and with so much suffering, even for a great being like Buddha. When he has to come down to this world in order to make affinity with other beings, he has to endure so much suffering for life after life, in different forms, and being subject to pain and sorrow of all kinds. I hate all that. I really want to finish with others. Yeah, maybe I still can.
Does that mean there will be no more beings trapped in the cycle of reincarnation if you finish that, Master?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just hate it, and I want to do that, but I cannot guarantee to you that I will be able to finish in my lifetime, okay?
Yes.
Maybe I can. One day at a time, huh? Yeah. Because my physical body also are not, you can see I am not very big and strong, huh? And I'm get older, and the karma always plague me down, the world karma and the disciples karma. Recently also a lot more almost like rebels, against me. Those low practitioners, who came in maybe not sincerely, but just for fun, or for some reason, or just sent by Maya, really are wearing me out a little bit. You can hear I'm talking very slow today.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'll be fine, and I have not given up before, so why would I do it now? I just worry about the physical body will give up on me. Understand?
Yes, Master.
It might give up on me, who knows? Yeah, I just hope I'll be all right. It's not much about the physical work. Outside work is so easy. Even however difficult or how much work, I can manage. Just the inner work I have to attend to. And the inner work, the inside work, the spiritual work, you cannot say, oh, I can't do it today, I'm tired, I'll do tomorrow, okay?
Yes.
Or like SMTV work, I say, oh, today don't send me anything, I'm tired, let me, give me a break, You can't do that with the inner work, yeah? There is time for everything. Just like the other day, I was still in retreat, and I saw some beautiful flowers outside the hut. And I wanted to photograph them, but I had no camera then. Next day, they wither and no more flowers for photos. Well, the hut is a little bit bigger than that. It's just the living quarters is only about 2 meters and 1.5. The living quarter. And other quarter is like a toiletry. So it's similar. It's maybe about 2 by 2.5. But I'm happy. Heavens call that a sacrifice. I say, what? Are you joking? This is heaven. Yeah, I'm wanting to tell you that I'm happy no matter where, okay?
Yes.
So you should learn to be like that, huh?
Yes, Master.
We are happy, Master.
Yes, okay. When we have no choice, whatever choice is good, okay?
Yes, Master.
The thing is that if we have a smaller quarter, then we don't have to depend on too many people to clean. And we don't have to take a lot of time to clean. And then we use the time to do other things, more essential. The time is so short. You all know that, yeah?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if you know. I know, okay? I know it because every day my time seems to be like always short. Time for dogs and time for this and time for that, and then I don't see any time anymore. In this world, is everything measured by time, and you feel like it's so short. Never enough time for everything. I just want you to feel happy with the quarter that you have, because
Yes, we are.
it's just smaller, but it's cozy, no? You can hug each other next table, no? Hey, don't do that. They might misunderstand. We keep it strictly business, all right? Yeah, that's why I don't hug you guys anymore. Not that I don't love you. And I rarely praise you anymore because the ego might flare up and cause you a lot of trouble. And when it causes you trouble, it causes me trouble, and it causes the world trouble because we are all connected together.
Master, what can we disciples do to help Master in her efforts to be more like-minded and pure inside?
Oh, just always try to recite the holy names, and whenever some negative thought comes, you tell him, get out of my mind, and recite the names of the holy, okay?
Yes, okay, Master.
Or the gifts that I have given you. Any other question?
Yes, Master. Well, regarding all these ancient predictions, like featured so far in the new series on Supreme Master Television, how can they be so accurate from such a long time ago?
Oh, some people have this kind of ability. It's not very uncommon. Remember, Buddha, he remembered time of his long aeons ago existence, and he told the disciples. Some of his disciples also remember, okay?
Yes, Master. Wouldn't some of the humans' actions and or like past masters' actions throughout the many hundreds and thousands of years have impacted the future in any way?
Impact our future?
Yeah, in changing like the predictions, or was it a preparation for this moment?
Yeah, preparation. Actually, it could change a little bit here and there, but not the main big picture, okay?
Yes, Master.
Not the main big picture. It's just that if the humans have been so good and fine, then whoever the master came to do the job would suffer less.
Understand, Master.
Otherwise, the master suffer more, and that's it. It's all on the master, actually. And also the humans, of course, they also have their consequences. But otherwise, it is like that, okay? It is like that. Because all the masters work together, past, present, and future. And many past masters work together in the past, and many present masters work in the present time. They are helping in some way. It's just like we are not the only vegan group. We have so many vegan groups outside our so-called circle, and they are doing all they can to spread the veganism, to help the planet, and to save sentient beings, and to save humans. It's like that. So we all have to be grateful to all of the saints, okay, big and small, large effort or less effort. They all do their best. They all work together to help humankind when they are crying for help. The saints and the master, the angels, the goddess, the divinity, they're all here, and they try to help. It's just the human they reject. This is a problem, because the Maya interference. Yes? The Maya don't let them believe it. That's why they crucify our Lord Jesus. For he has done nothing, and they just crucify him like that. For what has he done? You see what I'm saying? Yes. He's done nothing wrong. And Buddha also only trying to do good and to teach human beings all the good things. Even he teach heavenly beings also all the good things. But they always try to harm him, even when he was already the Buddha, yeah? Even his own cousin, jealousy and ignorance, or whatever the Maya plan, always try to harm him. But also life after life, even in the animals' kingdom and in the human kingdoms, his cousin, Devadatta, always try to harm him. But this is the plan, okay? There's no free lunch, understand? Yes. The Maya is never happy when any of the saintly being, noble being want to come down and help suffering humans or other beings. You got that?
Yes.
Master, you mentioned that you had a conference call with the higher realms, with the beings. Could you share with us, do these beings have special positions in their respective realms?
Oh, you mean the realm beyond Ioska?
Yes, Master.
Yes, they might have one, like in charge, so that I can contact if I want somebody else. For example, sometimes I'm blurred out the names of the protectors in my retreat. I'm blurred out because of the sentient beings, the karma. And so I have to ask them, who is it that guarding me today or during this retreat? Then the chief will answer. And if I want to talk to them, I say, oh, thank you, or something like that. It's not much, actually. They're just helping along. Okay?
Yes, Master.
And the position there means nothing to them.
Understand.
Yes, Master.
The position means nothing to them. There's no such thing like, okay, one group leader, stuff like that.
Yes.
It's your master who is the chief over there, the highest over there.
Yes, Master.
But everyone else is just doing their job. Just like we in the Supreme Master TV system. One is doing maybe typing master writing, the other is writing script, other is checking the script, other is editing, others is do graphic, things like that. They have different things to do, but there is nobody chief. Do you see in your group any chief around there? Any dare be your chief? I will fix him. Oh, okay. I don't like ego to mushroom in our group. Got that?
Yes.
Because this is a big problem. If the ego comes up, then many messy things will come. Because the Maya will use that to mess up your work. And when your work mess up, it mess up with everyone else's work as well. And we're wasting a lot of time, energy, and cheaping the relationship. So I don't let any ego come up. If you see any of them mushroom up or bamboo shoot up, you tell me. I chop, okay? I chop. I use karate. In the higher realm like Yosuke or this divinity and or beyond that, or cosmic beings, they don't have any so-called chief. They don't have any hierarchy, yeah? They don't have it. But each one respect each other. Each one respect the other, and they cooperate very well. They work very well together. There's never any conflict or any compromise or any competition going on between any of them. The reason Tim Kotu is the chief, or IC is the chief there, because the creation. Tim Kotu created it, created this group, and then this group branched out to other dimensions in order to safeguard individual power and develop it more, nurturing more. Understand that?
Yes.
Because when the power group together, like in Yosuke, then it's less favorable to grow. It's just like a basic. And then after that, they branch it out like 300 or 400 beings into a different group, and then they safeguard special powers, and they nurture it. And they're growing together with the power and keep them safe until, like Tim Kotu needs it. Is it easy to understand? No.
Yes. It's clear, Master. Yes, thank you.
I try my best. You know, these things are so abstract, man. Any more?
Yes, Master. I want to ask you, is this special stones related in some way to the spiritual blessing lines? Like, is also part of the network of protection of the planet?
They have different function. They are different. Of course, they are part of the network to protect peace on the planet, so that the world don't sink too low. Okay?
Yes, Master.
That might one day peace be total. Or at least it's not getting too bad by the interference and the mess up of the Maya force. Otherwise, the world might have been destroyed already.
Understand, Master.
The stones are different. The stones are embedded specially, personally by Tim Kotu.
Wow. Yes, Master. Thank you so much.
I'm shy to tell you all that. I'm a little hesitant, but originally I didn't want to tell this because it's a kind of, I don't know, feel a little shy, you know?
We really appreciate, Master, that you share with us this knowledge. And we pray that really in this lifetime you can make your goal to stop reincarnation and the suffering forever, and that you are well and you are here with us to enjoy the moment.
Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Anyone ask some more questions?
Might there be a day in the future that we will be able to know about the stones and where they are and if they can be accessed or not in the future?
I don't know at the moment. I'm just afraid that mundane people, they might go and destroy it all. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, because these stones, they are also spiritually valuable. They're not just for physical, okay?
Yes.
In many aspects, they are very good. They're excellent. And they should be there, like, to stabilize the planet so that the earth gods can use this power to protect this world in some degree. You understand? To stabilize the world.
Well, we have been seeing a lot of peace progress recently. The two Korean leaders just met again just last week for a 3-day summit in Pyongyang, which is the first time the South Korean leader has been there. And they wanted to discuss peace and denuclearization. And it looks like they've even become like good friends. Does Master's Retreat help to further these peace developments?
No, well, don't ask me this question. I don't want to take credit for anything. Okay? Yeah.
Understand, Master.
What the heck? If you want to know. You can guess already, okay?
Yes, Master.
Last time I told you many things, didn't I? Yeah?
Yes.
Talked to you. And after that, you know how much typhoon in the house. 3 aircons broke down at the same time. Actually, 6. So many dehumidifier broke down, yeah. I got sick, more sick. And many other things, small things broke down everywhere. 2 cars broke down, you know, where my helper needs the car, they all broke down. The gate also broke down. And I can't remember what else was breaking down. Even the water boiler, you know, the kettle just to boil water also broke down. He didn't want to be left out from the group, so he broke down also. I said, what next? Yeah, I'm waiting. Oh, how exciting. Go ahead. Oh, man. And then many other things, small and big. Yeah, a lot of obstacles, yeah, that been created by Maya within disciples as well, yeah? And in the relation between the disciples and the Master also. Many things very, very uncommon and unfavorable happened during the time I told you up to now. But I say, so what? Okay, do whatever you do. I do what I do. You do what you do. What else can I do, huh? The Maya, he's angry, upset. Yeah, he's upset because I revealed so many things. He doesn't know. I have many things I didn't reveal yet. So that's why I thought I won't tell you this time anything more. But then you asked me, and you know, being a teacher, you cannot always be stingy with answer, no?
Yes. Thank you, Master.
So you need to learn, right? You need to know, huh?
Yes, Master, thank you.
Yeah.
I have a question, Master.
Yeah.
Yes, when the Maya made his act of devotion, standing in 1 feet for 50,000.
You cannot count. It's a long time. Yeah.
So, in which level he did it, and what was done to avoid that something like that happen again?
In which level he stand on his one leg?
Yes, Master.
Astral level.
Astral level.
At that time, he already has power already. And he just asked for one boon. And the Lord just said, okay, tell me what. And then he said he wants to create his own world so he can rule over it. He doesn't want to be a part of the hierarchy of the goodness of heaven. In the Bible story, it says similar thing about the fallen angel.
Yes, Master.
Fallen angel, yeah. In Hinduism, also has a similar story, okay? I guess the God didn't know that the Maya will be so wicked or so devilish and so possessive of the soul that he borrowed. The soul also innocent, thinking, okay, let's go and make something new together. And then it all happened differently, yeah? That's why God has to take care again, huh?
Yes, Master, thank you.
To bring all the soul back home. life after life. And sometimes all the saints are exhausted and cannot do it. And God has to do it himself. Yeah? Any more?
Well, Master, you had mentioned to us that Supreme Master Television now is different than what it was before in 2011. In what way is that? Does Master use it as a way to distribute the divinity powers or other realms powers from Master's retreat to the world?
In which way? You mean by television?
Yes. How is it different than...
how is it different?
Yeah.
Because I'm different.
Wow.
Just like a person grown up is stronger than the child, no?
Yes, Master.
And I take care directly this time, no?
Yes, Master.
I work directly with you guys, not so remotely, huh?
Yes, Master.
Anyway, these are things that only for you believe. Maybe disciples believe, outside people, they don't understand much. Some of them do, though, or many of them do, yeah. They should be knowing, yeah. A lot of people practicing sincerely outside our circle. Outside, but they're also inside. Whoever practice well, whoever respect God and do good and leading a virtuous life, they are inside too, okay?
Yes,
They're inside my heart, inside my circle, inside my love, yeah. So we cannot even say outside. What I mean is that outside of the Kuan Yin circle, yeah, Kuan Yin practitioner circle, like a different group, yeah?
Yes, Master.
But that doesn't mean they are outside. We just say that in order to separate between, so that you know what I'm talking about, that's all. But doesn't mean they're outside. They're all inside. Many people outside are very beautiful. Well, we showcase, we make many shows with different people outside of our group, and they're beautiful, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they're beautiful people. I get on very well with them. Whenever I'm outside with them, I love them so much. I love people very much. I could relate to people very, very well, very, very much in love whenever I'm outside, to see outside people. Even without practicing anything. They're just a normal and honest people, and I love them so much.
Yes.
I love them so much. I love all of them. A taxi driver, I saw them and I feel, oh, so much love. I see any other worker outside, oh, so much love. I want to hug them, give them a kiss or something, but I won't do it because, you know, the same reason I told you not to do it here, okay? And because people like love, you know, everyone likes love. And when you show it in action as well, oh, they're hooked, yeah? And they might want some more, and they might want something else, and their mind will begin to think differently, and they might have trouble. I used to hug people a lot before. I don't do it anymore. Because sometimes it makes trouble, okay?
Yes, Master. Master, we're coming up to the 1-year anniversary of Supreme Master Television.
Oh, we're coming soon, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Oh, my God. 1 year already?
Yes, Master. We thank you so much for this amazing channel and opportunity. Is there any message that Master has for our audience for the 1 year?
And not 1 year yet, no?
Not quite, Master. Close.
Okay. Well, what should I say? Hi. We have been loving you for 1 year. We have been with you for 1 year, and we would like to continue some more years, as long as possible. And, yeah. And hope that we have helped you in some way, even though you know it or not know it. We're always there, and our television is truly a blessing. I mean, literally a blessing to this planet. That's the only reason why we do it, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
Thank you, Master. Thank you.
Okay, what do we do? Is that on the 3rd of October, right?
Yes, Master.
Okay, what day is today already? 26?
Yes, Master.
Oh, we still have some days. Maybe we do something. You guys can celebrate, okay?
Yes, Master.
With non-alcoholic champagne, beer, or whatever you like. All the things that normally you cannot have because Master says, Master say not healthy. You can have all that, okay?
Thank you, Master.
Or you still can have those things, you know, chocolate and stuff like that. Just don't indulge yourself with that and forget the real nutrition. That's all, okay?
Yes, Master.
Eating less doesn't mean forbidden. Okay, huh? Yeah. Eat the so-called non-goodie first, you know, like salads and smoothie and stuff like that, food first, and then you can eat some chocolate later. Don't eat it when you're hungry. Because when you're hungry, everything tastes good, and the chocolate tastes double good. And then you think, oh, chocolate is really good. Just because you're hungry. When you're hungry, everything tastes double good. So don't cheat yourself. Okay. Any more questions?
That's all we have for now, Master. Thank you.
That's all you have for now? Wow, that's a lot already. Okay, very good question. Anyway, I just want to see if you guys are satisfied with the small little offices that you have right now.
Very much, Master.
Yeah, happy. Thank you, Master.
If not, you have alternative, you know? Can go in your little square. Square hut, yeah? Private office. Yeah, what else do you want, huh? Yeah. Executive, private office. We will have space, okay? If the office is not enough, we can branch it out with other stuff that we have, you know. We are better off than many others people on the planet, right?
Yes, Master.
We can have like containers, stuff like that, okay? Yeah, doesn't matter. We're smart. We make anything happen, okay? If we can make SMTV, we can make anything else. Okay then, just let you know that I don't forget you. I'm just bundled up with work, huh?
Thank you, Master. Thank you.
This is kind of luxuries for us, because you're also busy.
Yes.
You're also amazing. You work a lot then. And you seem to be dedicated. I don't want to praise you. But it's good like that. It's good that continue doing what you're doing in your spirit right now, okay, huh?
Yes.
Never complain, never think of yourself, okay?
Yes, Master.
I hope you guys have time to take a bath and all that sometimes. You take good care of yourself, yeah?
Yes, Master.
All right.
You too, Master.
And the food's good enough and enough? Quantity?
Yes.
Quantity and quality?
Yes.
Okay. All right then. If no more questions, I wish you well and progress spiritually, okay?
Thank you, Master. Thank you very much, Master. Master, we love you.
All right. Right. Wish you all well and spiritually progressing. And in God's love, always remember God's love. Yeah, God is never far. God's love is always everywhere. We never forget, okay? Because when you forget, you'll be in trouble. When you remember, you'll be in bliss and happiness, hopeful and confident and feel safe.
Yes, Master.
Okay. All right then. I talk to you another time, huh?
Thank you, Master. Thank you.
I love you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, ciao for now. God bless. God bless.
Thank you, Master.